Ancient inventions still used today, a journey through time. Have you ever wondered how many things we use daily actually have roots going back thousands of years? We think we're so advanced with our smartphones and Wi-Fi, but the truth is many of our modern marvels are built upon the ingenuity of our ancestors. From basic tools to innovative ideas, ancient civilizations laid the groundwork for many inventions we still rely on today. Think about it. The things we take for granted, the things that make our lives easier, more efficient, more connected. Many of them have origins stretching back centuries, even millennia. It's like looking up at the stars and realizing that the light we see started its journey long before our species even existed. It puts things in perspective, doesn't it? So let's embark on a journey through time, a cosmic archaeological dig, if you will, to uncover the origins of some of these timeless creations. We'll explore the stories behind these inventions, the brilliant minds that brought them to life, and the lasting impact they have on our world today. Let's dive into a journey through time to uncover the origins of some of these timeless creations. First up, the invention that quite literally got the world rolling, the wheel. Now, I know what you're thinking. The wheel? Neil, seriously, that's like Invention 101, and you're right, it seems so simple, so obvious. But think about it, before the wheel, moving anything heavy was a monumental task. Imagine trying to transport tons of stone for a pyramid or moving your family's belongings across miles without the help of wheels. It would be backbreaking, time-consuming, and, let's be honest, incredibly inefficient. The wheel changed all that. Archaeological evidence suggests that this ingenious invention emerged around 3500 BCE in Mesopotamia, present-day Iraq. The earliest wheels weren't used for transportation at all. Instead, they were potter's wheels, used to shape clay into pots and other vessels. But, like any good invention, it didn't take long for people to realize the potential of the wheel beyond pottery. Soon they were attaching wheels to platforms, creating the first carts and chariots. These early vehicles revolutionized transportation, allowing people to move goods over longer distances, trade more efficiently, and even wage war with greater speed and mobility. The wheel wasn't just about moving things faster, it was about connecting people, cultures, and ideas. So the next time you hop in your car or board a plane, take a moment to appreciate the humble wheel. From the wheel we move to another revolutionary invention, writing. Imagine a world without writing. No books, no emails, no internet. It's almost impossible to conceive. Writing is the bedrock of human communication, sharing thoughts and stories across time and space. The ancient Egyptians developed a system of writing using papyrus. They created hieroglyphs to represent words and sounds. These symbols were an art form reflecting Egyptian culture and beliefs. Meanwhile, the ancient Chinese developed their own writing system. In 105 AD, Kai Lun invented paper, revolutionizing writing. This paved the way for the spread of literacy throughout China. Writing became the keeper of history and knowledge. Civilizations documented laws, beliefs, and discoveries thanks to writing. From the printing press to the computer, writing has evolved, but its purpose remains to communicate and share. Remember the ancient origins of this powerful invention. From the intangible world of writing, let's move to something more tangible, something that literally forms the foundation of our city's concrete. Yes, concrete, that ubiquitous grey material that we often take for granted. But believe it or not, this seemingly mundane material has ancient roots, stretching back to the Roman Empire. The Romans were renowned for their engineering prowess, and concrete was one of their most significant innovations. Around 600 BCE, they developed a mixture of volcanic ash, lime, and aggregate that resulted in a remarkably strong and durable building material. This opus caementitium, as they called it, allowed them to construct massive structures that have stood the test of time, like the Pantheon, the Colosseum, and the Roman aqueducts. Concrete is the backbone of our modern world. It's used to build our roads, bridges, skyscrapers, dams, essentially, the infrastructure that underpins our modern lives. Without concrete, our cities wouldn't exist as we know them. The Romans, with their innovative spirit, recognized the potential of this material. They used it to construct not just impressive monuments, but also practical structures like roads, bridges, and aqueducts, which were essential for transportation, communication, and sanitation. These structures, built with Roman concrete, were not only durable, but also surprisingly sophisticated. So the next time you walk down a city street, look up at a towering skyscraper, or even drive across a concrete bridge, take a moment to appreciate the legacy of the ancient Romans. Chapter 4. From sewers to sustainability, the enduring importance of sanitation. Let's venture into a topic we can't live without: sanitation. Sewage systems whisk away our waste and keep our cities clean and livable. Organized sanitation dates back to ancient civilizations like the Indus Valley. They developed sophisticated urban centers with public baths and drainage systems. The Romans took sanitation to the next level with massive sewer systems. The Cloaca Maxima in Rome was an engineering marvel, some parts still in use today. Before organized sanitation, waste disposal was haphazard, leading to disease. Sewage systems were a game changer, improving public health and urban living. Modern systems, built on ancient principles, protect public health and the environment. Next time you use the restroom, appreciate the essential systems of modern life. Chapter 5. From lunar cycles to leap years, the fascinating history of calendars. Let's shift our focus to something we rely on every day. The calendar. It tells us when to celebrate birthdays, schedule appointments, and expect the next season. But have you ever wondered where the concept of a calendar came from? Tracking time and organizing life around celestial cycles is as old as civilization. Ancient cultures like the Egyptians, Mayans, and Chinese developed unique calendars based on celestial observations. The Egyptians created a solar calendar based on the Nile River cycles. The Nile's annual flood coincided with the rising of Sirius, crucial for their agriculture. They made a 365-day calendar with 12 months of 30 days plus 5 extra days. The Mayans developed a complex system intertwining solar and lunar cycles. Their accurate calendar accounted for leap years, reflecting their deep understanding of celestial movements. So next time you glance at a calendar, remember its ancient origins. Chapter 6. Ancient remedies and the roots of modern medicine. We've explored inventions that revolutionized transportation, communication, construction, and even timekeeping. But what about the field of medicine? Surely our ancient ancestors, without the benefits of modern science and technology, couldn't have possessed any significant medical knowledge, right? Well, think again. While it's true that ancient medical practices were often intertwined with superstition and religious beliefs, our ancestors were surprisingly adept at treating illnesses and injuries. In fact, many of the medical practices we take for granted today have roots in ancient remedies and surgical techniques. Take, for instance, the ancient Egyptians. They might be best known for their elaborate mummification practices, but their medical knowledge extended far beyond preserving the dead. Egyptian doctors were skilled surgeons, performing procedures like setting bones, treating wounds, and even conducting rudimentary forms of brain surgery. They also developed a sophisticated understanding of anatomy and physiology, as evidenced by medical papyri that detail their knowledge of the circulatory system, the digestive system, and even the brain. Across the Mediterranean Sea, the ancient Greeks were also making significant strides in medicine. Hippocrates, often hailed as the father of medicine, emphasized observation and the importance of treating the whole patient, not just the disease. His teachings, documented in the Hippocratic Corpus, laid the foundation for ethical medical practices that continue to influence doctors today. From setting bones to performing surgery to utilizing herbal remedies, ancient civilizations laid the groundwork for the medical advancements we benefit from today. So, the next time you visit a doctor, undergo a medical procedure, or even just pop a pill to relieve a headache, remember the long and fascinating history of medicine. The enduring legacy of ancient ingenuity. It's amazing to see how so many ancient inventions are still a huge part of our lives. They've evolved over time, but their core principles remain the same: the wheel, writing, concrete, sanitation, calendars, medicine. These are just a few examples of the enduring legacy of ancient ingenuity. These inventions weren't just about solving practical problems, They were about pushing the boundaries of human knowledge, improving our lives, and connecting us across time and space. So next time you turn on a light, get in a car, or even look at a calendar, remember the ancient minds who helped bring these creations to life. Remember the Mesopotamians who first harnessed the power of the wheel, the Egyptians who gave us writing, the Romans who mastered concrete, the Indus Valley civilization that prioritized sanitation, and the countless other cultures that contributed to the tapestry of human knowledge. Thanks for joining me on this time-traveling journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more fascinating science content. Until next time, stay curious.